Good morning, basketball fans. How you doing out there? Got 3 picks coming at you today. 2 most likelies and 1 probable, but we'll get to that in a moment. If you like this video, if you like it, hit the like button, please. Subscribe to the channel and comment your strongest edge. Okay, you can always track my picks on my site, PrizePicks.com. I say what I mean what I say. You can also access other data tools on the site as well. Let's get into it. Today's first pick on the board is Mr. Isaiah Collier. Now what I like to feature certain players. And today's feature is Isaiah Collier. The prop today is rebounds and assists. We're going under 12.5. Now at 12.5, that sits above where he's been producing here recently. So that is what's creating the under. So when you come here and you look at his last 5 games, he's definitely under. And just looking at his most recent games, his clusters hit somewhere between 8 and 12 rebounds combined. Reviewing his last 5, he's at 9.2. His last 10, he's sitting around 8.6. The last 20 game average is around 11.3. So that's getting him back to what the prop is. Head-to-head average is sitting at 8. Season average is sitting at 9.7. Collier, he depends on assists and rebounds. So that's already causing a little friction with the over. So that's why we're looking at the under as well. We classify this as a distribution edge. The market line is positioned above Collier's production center across nearly every statistical window, creating a ceiling dependent, right? Basically what we're saying is that he has to have a top-notch game in order to reach this peak. So this looks like a great number, but he accomplished the under. The last 10 games, he accomplished it 90% of the time. And I'll take you to another screen here. So as you can see, we're dealing with the last 5 games, or he's only had 1 where he was above that threshold. The last 10, he's only been above that threshold once again. The last 20, he's sitting at 70% to the under. Okay, head to head, it's almost none. 4 out of 5. 2025, he's sitting at 75%. So that means 25% of the time. Okay, the limited ceiling assists, spike or extended minutes. All right, we approve this. So we're going with this card. We already scored it at A+. We want to play this action. He clustered between 8 and 12 rebounds and assists. Limited ceiling based on what he normally does. Okay, which is the projected minutes. If they exceed 30 minutes, he could actually go above that 12.5. Strong lean towards the under. This is a hot one. We're going with Isaiah Collier. If you're scoring this game tonight, micro betting player props, go to BETR. Okay, promo code StatLab. NOVIG sporting betting markets. Bet on NOVIG. Okay, promo code 5WK3AUAU. All right. If you're scoring this game, use PrizePicks. Promo code PR-TWNDH64. Also, you can track my props on my site, PrizePicks.com, but you can also track your performance on Pikkit. Okay, promo code SPIKE57911. And once again, you can visit our website, PrizePicks.com, or follow us on X. Julius Randle, points and assists, 22.5. And we're going with the over. Now, if you're looking at Julius Randle recently, last 5, okay, he has been under that number. Last 10, same thing. But when you start to get into the last 20, that number starts to rise. You come here, he's sitting at 56% to the under, but that line is still coming closer. And then once you look to the season, he's actually at 60% over when you look at a full season. He had recent dips, but we believe that today he gets back into the action. 100%. That was 100% under. Okay? Then you have 90%. That's 90% under. But here's where it shifts here. When you look at the whole season, he's actually 60% over. All right? 40% to the under as far as the season. Head-to-head hit rate, he's at 56%. 5 out of 9 matchups, he's averaging somewhere between 19.4 against this team. You know, historically, matchup slightly below the line, but the sample shows moderate production. I always like to talk about what am I missing, all right? So minutes, volatility, foul trouble, and usage shifts remain prime risk, all right? You can come to Prime Stat Lab and you can take a look. We graded this out as a B-, okay? Yes, we graded this out as a B- strictly because of the season median. It sits above what the sports books are saying right now. Okay? It has to do with the season production and not the recent production. Because the prop score was still for us. All right, so we're going with Julius Randle for the over. The last prop of the night, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Okay? Now, I want you guys to be careful with this one here because he was nursing a sprain in the last game. So it hasn't been ruled out yet, but we're going to be monitoring this one closely. Although he's nursing the sprain, he's had massive success against Indiana. If you look here head-to-head, look at this. He is killing it against this team. Okay, he is killing it. But if you look at the last 5, he's under the number. You know, suggest to go under. Last 10, he's under. Last 20, he's 25% to the under. Right? But head-to-head, he is killing it. And that's what I'm leaning on today. I'm going with the over. Although there is a knee sprain, I think if he plays, he's going to be okay. If you like this video, like, subscribe, and let me know your strongest edge, okay? Turn your notifications on. Visit Prime Stat Lab. Execute intelligently. Let's cash.